for as long as humans have existed, we've looked to the night sky for divine meaning and further explanation as to why we exist. We let our minds wander to the thought of distant worlds populated by beings unlike ourselves, and we're forced to ask ourselves, are we alone? Hi, my name is Yabby, and by the end of this presentation, my hope is that you'll all be able to answer this question with a less reluctant no. Now, by a show of hands, who here believes that aliens do exist? Okay, who doesn't? So this isn't really an accurate representation, but 50% of Americans believe in the existence of extraterrestrial life. And I just thought this was a fun fact, because since it's such a controversial topic, you wouldn't expect it to be so 50-50. Now, many people believe that the search for aliens began during the space age, but that's actually not the case. It was in the ancient times when ancient Greek, who were the first Western thinkers to formally consider this possibility of an infinite universe that could host a number of infinite civilizations. And that line of thinking never really sat well with the church, but scientific inquiry and the speculation of alien life continues through the Enlightenment era and into the 20th century. The modern search didn't really begin until these two men, Giuseppe Cocconi and Philip Morrison, came into play, and they were two physicists from Cornell University who wrote this 2-page article outlining why they believed that aliens existed. And they came to this idea that electromagnetic waves would be the best way for us to read any message that the aliens might send us. And so they came up with this idea that we needed to create this huge radio telescopic device that would be able to listen into those frequencies. And shortly after their paper was published, SETI was created, which is the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, which was a program underneath NASA. Now, Frank Drake made what Cocconi and Morrison, their idea more quantifiable, and he created this mathematical equation in 1961 that came up with this possible range of civilizations that might exist. And he estimated that there could be anywhere from less than 1,000 to billions of possible civilizations. Now, for myself, I believed that I needed an astounding amount of physical evidence in order to believe that aliens existed. But I needed to let that go and consider the factor of probability. We've seen in our history that for some of the most important discoveries were based off of theoretical ideas. And so we need to apply that same principle to the idea of aliens existing. We've seen that we haven't been as technically advanced as we need to be to know that they exist. But if you look at our universe, you can see that within our entire universe is where our Milky Way galaxy resides. And there's estimated to be trillions of galaxies that do exist. And within that galaxy is our solar system and where we are. So for us to believe that we're the only intelligent beings in this entire universe is highly unlikely. Now I want to leave you guys with, what do you believe? Now obviously the search for aliens could possibly take years, decades, maybe even centuries. But that just means it requires a little bit of faith. Faith that the quest is going to be worth our efforts. Faith that man will be alive to reap the benefits of their success. And faith that other countries might follow suit. So I will leave you guys with the fact that I think if we have a little bit of faith, some persistence, and a whole lot of luck, we'll be able to find aliens one day. Thank you.